It's the beginning of your story. It's not the end of your story. And that's what we tell women when we find them in horrific trauma and sitting in prison, really believing that they've lost hope in who they are. Like, this isn't it. This isn't the end of the story. This can be the beginning of the story. It is the mission of Journey of Hope to serve women, girls, and LGBTQIA and Two-Spirits with gender-responsive and trauma-informed care through mentoring, case management, and education to the service providers in this community that serve them. We work with some of the toughest cases in the state, but nothing's too big for us. We work with women, fleeing domestic violence, sexual assault, and human trafficking in wraparound holistic case management, but we also mentor women walking out of spaces where they don't normally receive those kinds of services. They get a case manager that will do wraparound holistic case management with them, look at every single barrier, whether it's housing, treatment, trauma-informed care, mental health counseling, medical care, whatever it looks like to become whole and self-sufficient and eventually self-reliant.
I've been in contact with Journey of Hope for these past 5 years. I was fighting a federal case, and I was looking for a way to get into a rehabilitation center where I could get help for mental health and for drug use. I opened up my life to them and let them know what I was going through. I let them know that I had drug abuse problems, that I had been a street worker, and that I also had been incarcerated and that I needed help. I felt like they were with their arms open and willing to help me. And when it comes down to it, not very many people are like that.
Every single barrier that has kept them held captive, whether it's addiction, housing barriers, not having knowledge about how to get a divorce from a domestic violence situation, not having safe access to housing and resources, whatever the barrier is, we start working on how we're going to remove those barriers. Each individual plan is so different, but it is trauma-informed. It's culturally responsive. We'll go and look for someone from their community and train them to walk that individual out of prison so that they feel safe.
Journey of Hope has given me a new life. They help me with food, they help me with clothes, they help me with counseling. I have been sober now for going on 5 years. I've had my own place now going on a year. I've had my daughter already going on 2 years.
We get hundreds of calls, and we don't turn anyone away. There is a real need for these services, and it's just powerful, the work that we do here. You're not alone. You're not alone anymore. And we don't leave them alone. We're there with them, shining a light in the darkness until they can turn their own light on. And when they turn their own light on, wow, it's just beautiful.